Hello, my name is Samantha Sham. We're here in Sharpsburg, PA along the Allegheny River at Specter Studio. Let's take a look. The Unmasking, a look inside of Specter Studio. With a long history of winning sports teams, powerful industry, and beautiful rivers, the city of Pittsburgh appears as normal as a cup of coffee. But a short drive from the Golden Triangle resides one of the world's foremost purveyors of custom costumes and masks, Specter Studios.
Specter Studios, it's a giant playground where every day is Halloween. It is just fun, all day, every day.
Iana Holton, Business and Operations Manager at Specter Studios, is understandably proud of this company.
I think that everything we do is incredibly unique and very different from all other competitive products on the market.
Consisting of fewer than a dozen full-time employees, Specter Studios has been scaring the pants off its customers for over a decade.
Because we're such a small team, everybody has to do a little more than one job.
To create these masterpieces of modern horror, Specter Studios employs artists with a wide range of skills, including costume designers, sewing coordinators, painters, and sculptors.
Mark is our owner, and I'm sure he'll describe himself to you as the bureaucrat.
I'm the bureaucrat. Everybody at Specter has a superpower. That's how I look at their talents and their skills. My design team is wonderfully eccentric, incredibly talented. They're amazing. They are they're just little bundles of artistic power, and they are very committed to what we're doing here. They've made a lot of personal sacrifices.
He likes to think that he's not involved in the creative processes at all, but he actually is. So he's an inspiration for a lot of the stuff that we do, and most importantly, he's the reason we're all here. If it weren't for him and his generosity, none of us would have this playground.
Mark's talents have given the team a very unique perspective.
I think my most direct contribution is that I fulfill the role of everyman. I'm the typical customer in some respects.
At Specter Studios, what seems like clutter and chaos on the surface hides a careful and well-thought-out process of costume creation. Iana Holton explains.
So costume design starts with an idea, then there's a conversation. Typically there's a sketch that happens after that point, and depending on whether or not it's a mask or a costume, the secondary stage would be to create some kind of 3D mock-up of what the piece would look like. So in the case of a mask, there is something called a maquette, which is a miniaturized sculpture. Or in the costuming department, she would most likely use muslin fabric and create a template for the costume itself. So it goes from 2D to 3D, and then we start working out the details as far as color, as far as how long it will take to assemble, and putting a price to it and making sure it's something we can make money doing.
This is an artistic venture in a lot of respects, but it's also a business venture, so we have to be very mindful of what we're producing can be reproduced again and again and again. That's the difference for us between commercial art and fine art.
From outer space to the deep sea, Mark and Iana are just as different in their choices of favorite masks.
I love Blanox, which is our alien/Martian mask, and I love it because it does what a mask should do, which is transform.
Everything we make is so awesome. It's really hard to pick a favorite. We also have an anglerfish mask that has a working light, which is the first time we've incorporated lighting into a product.
Specter Studio is a little fish in a big pond, but it's got one nasty bite. Yet even Frankenstein's monster was loved.
I've worked here for almost 5 years, and I can't remember a day where I woke up and was dreading going to work. And that's worth everything to me.
There's a lot of memories that go into Specter, and it's not a company. It's a part of my life. It's part of what I hope survives beyond me.
Reporting from Specter Studio, this is Samantha Sham. Now back to the studio.